football for Halloween.
What's that?
Eli told me you're going as a giant football
I am.
for Halloween.
I'm a giant football. That's a good one. I could do that.
So, Mike, at the beginning of the season, there was a lot of worry on your part and your coach's part with the D tackles that didn't qualify. But Manna and John Braun have done very good job.
That's a great point. I'm really proud of them. I think that they are both absolutely playing the best football of their careers, which they should as seniors, and they are doing it at a spot where we really needed somebody to come through.
And what is it about that they're playing so well? You know, Joe doesn't seem to be rotating people in that spot as much, but part of that is because Wynn and Crichton can slide over.
Yeah, we have so many different lineups now because of nickel and dime that we don't have to substitute as much on first down because the substitution comes, later in the down, third down defenses where Dylan might play tackle, so he's playing some of that too. And then Devin Kell's playing well. So, but they are doing a very, very solid job, and you have to. And if you're not playing good up front on both sides of the ball, you got no chance to win.
Did you, when you knew that those JUCO guys were never going to show, did you pull them aside and say anything to Manna, or is it just the next man up philosophy?
It's absolutely. Well, they were the men up. I mean, the other guys were coming in. They had to basically compete with our guys that were already here. We were just looking for, as you know, depth. Mm-hmm. And some of those guys were also possible ends. I mean, they were pretty versatile. And two of them might still yet be here. But we're not holding our breath, but they might.
So John came here originally as an offensive lineman, didn't he?
But a very good athlete. And he started at offensive line, but because of his athleticism, really, we thought we could really use him on defense. And John's had a nice career here, and I'm really proud of him. I think he's grown a lot as a player, and he'll have his degree. He's done a good job here.
Are you particularly proud of Manna too? Just last season, the way the season ended for him, getting in trouble. Would have been easy for him to kind of falter.
Well, he almost did falter. He almost wasn't eligible. I think that our academic support people saved him. They found out what he needed to do and how it all would work, and he had to do it. He did all the work, but he almost was not here. I mean, it was as of the end of July, I did not think he was going to be playing.
So then what would have been the D-tackle plan?
We would have next man up, whoever that might have been.
Mike, yesterday you said you were concerned about the depth, so how happy were you to see Caleb out here?
I'm glad that he was practicing today, because these guys are young and they need to practice. If they're going to play well, they need the work. So I'm glad he was here today.
And what's the latest on Connor?
I think Connor will have surgery, scope, and I think he'll be back in 1 or 2 weeks.
So potentially, does that mean 1 or 2 weeks? Does that mean Stanford or does that mean SC?
I think Stanford is like a wish list thing, but I think I can't say for certain, but I feel real good about SC.
So in the interim, who's going to be the primary H-back? Would that be Perry, or are you looking to shoot somebody else over?
Well, I think that we'll play all of them. We'll play Clute, we'll play Perry, and Caleb will start.
I saw that you pulled Dustin Stanton, at least for a little bit, maybe over from the scout team today to do some work with the tight end.
Had to.
He may not necessarily be an option, but what have you seen from him thus far? Having
Dustin's got a good future. Dustin's got a good future. He is. He's a prototype guy physically for us. He's just got to learn more, and he absolutely is in the mix in this picture.
Mike Cav said that Isaac could play tight end if you wanted him to.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. Yeah, no, I think he's right. It's like I said, you can't win up front without, a real good job being done there. So.
Well, no one would see it coming if you landed.
That's true.
No, yeah.